Yeah, send it. Fucking Wheeler's asleep, bud. Yeah, we had you muted because we were playing. You can send it. Give me a sec. I'm gonna use the restroom. Yeah. Yeah, fucking 7:30. 2-1 me. It was a good game. Good ass game, actually. Fucking give me 1 second. I'll accept it. Yeah, that fucking what's his name? All right, bud. Get you a little water, bitch. Yeah. Little Wheeler sleeping still, bitch. You guys playing again, Braves boy? Was that a good game? He's tough, bud. 5. Who, Soto? Yep. Nope. Alonso hits the shit out the ball. I know. I'll be back. Good luck. Fuck, man, hold on. I wish, man. That's something, you know, you have good games and you have bad games, you know what I mean? I gotta get it good. All right, good luck, man. Woo! All right, let's go.
Okay, all set to go. Here's Ramon Laureano.
Ramon Laureano.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
One's the count.
Swings and misses. 0-2 now.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a ball hammered left field. Bader should have it. Makes the catch, 1 down. So up next, Oswaldo Cabrera. First offering and it just misses.
Just missed with a good breaking ball
if you don't swing at
looking for that hitter to
you,
chase and perhaps get some weak contact or swing and miss. Good job on both sides.
That fucking that kills me. That 99 speed out there, man, that kills you.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's
I know.
Adley
It's twice
Rutschman.
last game. I'm seeing the ball, dude. I'm not gonna lie. Like I'm better. Like I don't something about. I don't know.
2 outs, base is empty.
I don't know.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Back there.
Fuck.
Onto the track, and he makes the catch.
I know.
Back at target field, our starter in this one, Zach Eflin. How about a report on him, Chris?
He did last
Well,
night.
he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always
Got a hit.
interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working. But if he can control 4 or even
hold on. Does he? Okay.
5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Hit on the ground to short. Henderson tosses to first. 1 up, 1 down. So digging in, Cody Clemens. They say you win.
0-1.
Foul ball. 1 down, base is empty. Foul ball, still 0-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. And that's ripped into left, base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away. And here comes Carlos Correa. Right through there for a strike. One of the things with Correa, the impact he makes, not just on offense, but defense as well. The guy who's won a platinum glove is the best defender in the American League. Probably my favorite note, though, on Carlos Correa. He likes to, before games, go to a regular old batting cage and take BP with his dad. This is Willie Castro. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. That one the other way, makes the grab for the second out.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Swing and a foul out of play. High fly ball out towards left center. And that will end the inning. So now the Orioles cleanup hitter, Gunnar Henderson. Henderson, 23 years old, and he was a second-round pick back in 2019. Correa.
What the fuck, bud?
Sends it across the first, 1 out in the second. Now it's the right fielder, Andy Pages. And that is out of play. Liner, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Nice swing to drive that pitch up the middle. Could have easily been out in front on the off speed and pulled off of it, but he was looking to use the big part of the field, and he executed his plan perfectly.
Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit. Throw over to first, and he's back in standing. Wallner brings it in, and there are 2 outs.
Fell off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Over to first, and that is the inning. And now for the Twins, Matt Wallner. Eflin back to work. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
0-1's the count.
And a foul ball. Fouls that off to the left, and will do it again. Next offering is in the dirt. That's down and in. That one ripped. Oh, what a lunging grab. Ryan Jeffers at the plate. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
Well, the key to his success is getting ahead early in the count. He cannot afford to go deep in the counts. Doesn't have a ton of swing and miss stuff, so he's going to have to work efficiently.
Here's Trevor Larnach.
I like them a zeros and a 6-pack. 4 racks, 10 racks, 4 racks, 10 racks, 4 racks, 10 racks, 4 racks, 10 racks.
On the inside corner for a strike. Jeffers leads off first with one away. Double play ball to second. There's one, and that's two. The batter now, Cedric Mullins.
The center fielder, number 28, Cedric Mullins.
And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
Swing and a miss at a slider.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there. It just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Swings and misses, struck him out. And next for the Orioles, Jorge Mateo. Misses inside, and that is ball one. Top of the third, no score. There's a strike.
Probably the best one we have seen. Throwing it where he wanted to, have a nice tight spin to it, and a teaser just off the edge of the plate.
Laureano comes up to hit. Fly to left his first time. And that's in the dirt. That's in there. And the count 1-1.
This guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
This one smoked out to left. Hauls it in to end the inning. And now for the Twins, Ty France. And the pitch a little bit low, ball one.
No strike.
The other way, and there's a base hit, and that turns the lineup over.
I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep, so pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Got it. Nice grab. And there's one away.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Yeah, that's fouled off. And he gets tied up right there.
Talk about tying a guy up. That was ugly.
To the right side, Mateo slings to first in time. Well, now here's Carlos Correa with a chance to hit. And that's a strike. France stands at second with 2 gone. Swing and a chopper out to short. On to O'Hearn. That takes care of Correa. And here is Oswaldo Cabrera. In the air to left down the line. Bader racing after it. Tries to make the play, but it's foul.
You know, these Orioles, to put it bluntly, need to put together more competitive at-bats, and I don't think they've lived up to their own expectations at the plate. I think things are happening a little quicker than this offense would like, and we see it in the numbers. They're hitting into a lot of outs early in the at-bat.
Adley Rutschman getting ready to hit. Late swing, foul to the left. That one's in there, and that is strike two. One out, bases empty. Misses off the plate, and it's 1-2. That one missed.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
Hard hit, right side. The tag, and he's out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Wallner on the move. And makes the grab. And that's the third out. And the batter now, Willie Castro. 0 for 1 so far. And that's downstairs. And it's 1-0.
You have to be creative pitching against bad ball hitters. You got to add some velocity, subtract at times. Just avoiding the heart of the plate isn't always going to be enough. Guys like this can hurt you with pitches you wouldn't expect him to swing at.
Slings it across. And a quick out, number 1. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. And that's a foul ball. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one's back there. Out of here! And that gives them a lead. It's 1-0. One down. And next for Minnesota, Matt Wallner. He's 0 for 1. That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. One out, bases empty, and a run in. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. That's inside.
Ball 1.
And strike 2.
One ball, 2 strikes.
The changeup missing. It's 2-2.
2-2. Yep.
And that's down and away. Swing and a miss, struck him out. So up next for Minnesota, Ryan Jeffers. First pitch misses. Ground ball up the middle, finds its way through, base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going. Now it's the Twins DH, Trevor Larnach. Swings and misses. That's strike 1. And ball 1. Jeffers, the runner at first with 2 gone. That one ripped right center field. That's down. 1 hops off the wall. Lead runner gets the stop sign at third. It's a 2-out double, second and third now.
Back-to-back base hits. Loud contact leads to the double.
Coming on for the Orioles, Matt Bowman.
And this is a really tough spot to come into as he tries to keep this one close. You almost have to forget about the runners in scoring position. They're not going anywhere. Focus on the hitter, getting that one out your team needs from you.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Got him. Outside pitch got the better of him. Now it's going to be Andy Pages. 1 for 1 with a single so far. In there at the knees, strike 1.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but
ripped on a line, and that's a fair ball. Now he'll turn for second.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Next offering is in for a strike. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Here's Ryan Mountcastle. Grounded out his first time. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Well, a come and get me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. It's going to fall for a hit. Pages scores. And it's an RBI single. We're tied at 1. Go ahead run on base. And now the center fielder, Cedric Mullins. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1. Swings and blasts one deep to left center, and this one looks like trouble. Lead runner makes the turn at second. Headed for the plate. He'll score easily.
Picks himself up an RBI. I'll tell you, when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that, I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way.
Tags the runner for 1. So back to the top of the Orioles lineup. Ramon Laureano. Mateo runs. There's a swing and a drive. Buxton sprinting after it. Brings it in, and that'll do it. So the batting order turns over. Here's Byron Buxton. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Crushed. Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. Into the second deck it goes. It's 2-2. So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. And now for the Twins, Cody Clemens. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1. Bowman, 33 years old. He joined the team as a free agent.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. It's going to really have to bear down.
On to O'Hearn. And that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th. Here's Carlos Correa. 1 for 2. Fly ball to right. Pages makes the grab. 2 down. So here's the cleanup hitter, Willie Castro. 0 for 2 in this one. And there's a strike.
Just a little too quick on that. Front shoulder, front hip, front foot. Everything comes open. No way of making contact with that one.
2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across. Last half of inning number 5. In the air on the infield. Henderson right there to make the grab. And that ends the inning.
These days people say a lot of things that they won't do, things that they won't do, man, what you gonna do?
And into the box for Baltimore, Oswaldo Cabrera.
Number 77.
That one finds the zone. That's strike one.
You know, these Orioles just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. They haven't run a single count full in this ball game, and that's just wild to me. That stat alone shows they're making it way too easy to get them out.
Pitch is in there. That is strike two. Buxton hauls it in, and there's one away. And now the switch hitting catcher, Adley Rutschman. Right through there for a strike. All tied up, and we're in the top half of the sixth. That one off the mark, and the count is 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. One down, base is empty. Just off the outside edge. And the count now even up. Gets a piece and stays alive. The pitch. Cut out and missed. Struck him out. 2 away. And the batter will be the shortstop, Gunnar Henderson. He swings and fouls one off. In the air, out towards left center. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that is that. And now for the Twins, Harrison Bader. He's already homered in this game. They hand the ball over to a new arm. Sir Anthony Dominguez. There's a swing and a miss.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach, paying off.
Wallner swings through it for strike one. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Bader dives back. That's a hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Handled that down and in breaking ball very well. I saw the break early coming from the other side and just let it get deep enough and drop the barrel on it at the very last moment.
Headed towards the corner. And that's a foul ball. Move to second. Bader dives back.
Yeah, Boog, if you're that base runner at second base, you want to be quiet out there. Not bouncing around, not distracting your teammate, the hitter.
Got him! And that is a big first out. And next for Minnesota, Trevor Larnach. Gregory Soto comes on now.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
And that one hit 97 on the gun. Working down to the zone to start the at-bat. Looking for that double play ground ball.
Yeah, back-to-back sinkers there. He's looking for some weak contact or to get this hitter to roll over. Now, as a hitter, you have to be really disciplined. Don't look down because you'll end up chasing the ball down. Set your sights.
Some high cheese for strike three. Ty France digs in now.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
hard hit, base hit. Here comes Bader around third. The throw home. He's safe. 3-2. They take the lead.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. To me, it's just a really controlled, balanced swing. He wasn't trying to do too much with it. Just stayed disciplined, got the barrel to the ball, and put it in play.
Next pitch is outside. Right side, hard hit. Takes it himself, inning over, and it could have been worse. And now, Andy Pages. Varland back to work. And that one's a little bit low. And that's ball one. Looking to get the tying run on base. And that misses. And a count 2-1.
Really been able to slow down the game tonight with his at-bats, and the biggest one he's had so far. He doesn't look anxious at all.
Check swing, and he went. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. And that one off the outside edge. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
And there's a hit. And the tying run is on base.
Showed a lot of fight with 2 strikes in that. That AB, other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
Brandon Hyde making a move for a pinch hitter. Gary Sanchez, big spot for him here. Swing and a miss. And that's strike one.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get in the scoring position.
And yes, he did. He went around. Off the mark there. Now 1-2.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K. Now here's the Orioles DH, Ryan Mountcastle. Ball one, no strikes.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
The 1-1. Check swing. Now we'll look down to first. No swing. Just held it back there. The count 2-1.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
And that's off the inside edge. Ball 3. Swing and a ground ball. Glove flip to second. What a double play that was. Inning over. Well, one-run game, and now for the Twins, Cody Clemens. Strike on the inside corner. Swing and a miss.
Well, you've got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
Carlos Correa now at the plate, 1 for 3. So a new arm out of the bullpen for the Orioles, Andrew Kittredge.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Swings through that one, out in front that time.
0-2.
Up the middle. Whips it to first. And a couple of quick outs. 2 down, bases empty. Willie Castro, the next Twin up to hit. 0 for 3 in this one. And the slider just misses. Swings through that one.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
1 ball.
2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. That misses. Now 2-2. Got him looking. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. And into the box for Baltimore, Cedric Mullins. And that one fouled off. On its way to the corner. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. Strike 3, got him swinging. And 1 out now. Now it's the second baseman, Jorge Mateo. On the ground to third. Whips it across. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th. Now the left fielder, Ramon Laureano.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
Sometimes a hitter will go up there and guess, and it's not just pulling something out of the sky, but expecting because of tendencies a certain pitch in a certain location. He just guessed wrong.
Very high with that one. Now 1-2.
Well, no signs of wavering on the mound here in the 8th. He's looking rock solid so far.
On the ground, out to short. On to France. And the Orioles set down in order. Well, 1-run game, and now for the Twins, Harrison Bader. There's a strike. Kittredge, a righty that throws with power. He features a slider, a sinker, and he works in a 4-seamer.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. And puts the squeeze on that one. 1 up, 1 down. So up next, Matt Wallner. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. Kittredge, a guy that features an absolute power slider. Throws that pitch a lot. He throws it hard and gets a ton of swings and misses. Up the middle. That's a hit. So man aboard. And now the Twins catcher, Ryan Jeffers. Bounce to the right. Mayo steps on first for the out.
And I think being able to expand with that pitch as you start to offer at it, that he can move it just a little bit further away. Before you know it, you're trying to hit a pitch that's off the plate.
Larnach in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. And that one fouled off. Swung on, belted. Mullins on his horse. Can't make the catch as it falls into the gap. Runner from second crosses the plate, and they lead by 2.
Well done. Drives in the run. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance, and weight transfer.
So they turn to their closer, Felix Bautista. He has a great slider with tons of movement, and that one is lifted in the air. Pages in position, and that is a foul ball. That one pushed foul. Man at second. And now 1 and 2.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
On the ground to third. Puts the tag on him, and that's the inning. Here's the third baseman, Oswaldo Cabrera. Tap foul at the plate. Swings and misses. 0-2. And ring him up, says Carl Dixon. That's a strikeout. Adley Rutschman, the next to hit for the Orioles. 0 for 3, a fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Swings and misses. 0-1. Duran, a very difficult guy to get hits off of. It's really rare for teams to string stuff together against him.
He wins every pitch, and for a hitter, sometimes a victory is just fouling off one of his pitches. Unless he beats himself, somehow can't find it, doesn't have the control command that day, you can pretty much forget about it.
Swings and misses. Now only 1 out remaining. Gunnar Henderson will hit next. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. And first offering is fouled off. As a hitter, there's even more pressure to take advantage of any mistake, right?
Yeah, and you're hoping that, somehow, some way, whether it's a hit by pitch, a walk, something bad happens, because outside of that, stuff is just too good to fail. And he's got deception in his delivery, and it's not that he's trying to deceive the hitters. He just has this natural flow that makes it hard for hitters to pick the ball up. It gets on them a little bit quicker than they anticipate, even though they know what the velocity numbers are.
Got it!